Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are going to discuss about string and some of the different operation or method related to the string. So before starting with the string, in the previous session, we already discussed about uh, looping. We already discussed about the for loop, while loop, do while loop. There are two loops are remaining, which are the nested loop. We need to discuss that as well, and the for each loop. I will cover that after the string session. Okay. So if you don't have a knowledge about the looping or the basic knowledge about the Java, like what exactly the condition handling, Java classes, constructor, all those things, you can refer my previous videos. Okay. So let's start with today's session. So today we are going to discuss about string. So what exactly the string? So string is the sequence of the character. So string are used for storing the text or the characters. Okay. So for example, hello world is a string of a characters, right? So H, E are the different character and combining all these character, we are forming that a string name as the hello world, right? So this is the simple definition. So string is not a data type. It is a primitive data type. So let's see, we already in the first session, we already covered about what exactly the different data types available in the Java, right? So you can see here, we already discussed what exactly the difference between variable and constant and the different data types as well. So we are having like int data type, right? Then float data type, boolean data type, character data type, and then there is a string. So when you see this data type's name, so it always starts with a small letter and the string starts with the capital letter. And the second difference is you can see the change in the color, right? So for the string, there is a no change in the color. So we already covered this in the first session. So you can refer the first session of the Java programming. Okay. So when we are talking about the string, so it is a class and it is a predefined class in the Java. So we can take the use of this class in our programming. So this is the one way to define this class. Okay. So you can say whenever we are calling a class, we are creating method for that. So in other way, we can create the method of this class as well. So how to create that string? Suppose I'm giving the name as the S1 is equal to new string, right? And in bracket, I'm giving the text as the hello. We can write the string in this first way as well without creating any object. Just defining the string as is equal to whatever the string you want to pass. And then we can define in this second way as well by creating the object of the class. Now we will cover some of the important methods that is related to the string, which are used for the string handling, or you can say to performing the different operation on the string. So for that, I will create a new class, name as the string handling. Okay. So let's first create one method here, string operation. And the first, we will first define the string. So I will write string s is equal to hello. Okay. So this is my string. Now let's discuss how to find the length of this string. Okay. So to find the length of the string, you can see this is the consisting of the 5 characters. So length of the string is the 5. But how to find using the methods? Okay. So this is my object s dot. Now you can see there are different methods available. which we can use to handle the string or to manipulate or to perform the different operation on the strings. Okay, so first we need to find the length of the string. So for that we will use the method s dot length. Okay, which will return the integer value, right? So for that I will save that integer value string length. Okay, and I will print this value. So we are expecting the output as a 5. Let's see what exactly the output we are getting. So this is my code to find out the length. In the A class, in my main method, I will quickly create the object of this class. Okay, string handling O is equal to new string handling and O dot string operation. Okay, so let's run this program. Now you can see we are getting the output as a 5. I will just modify this output to make it more readable. String length is, okay. Now this is in more readable format. Now you will get the string length is 5. Okay. The next thing we will see is about how to find us any specific characters. Suppose I want to find a character which is at the second place or second index of the string. Okay, in that case what we will do, we will use a char add function. Okay, so s dot char add. Okay, and we are need to put a character, suppose 5, and I will put this entire into the uh, print statement. Okay, sorry, s dot char add, this is the first index, I will give the third index. Okay, and let's run this program. Now you are getting the text hello. Okay. Let me change the text here. Maybe I will give hello word. Okay. And here I put the character as the seventh. Okay. And let's run this program. You are getting the output O. So how this indexing is a how this index gets calculated? Okay, so the first edge is the zero index. Okay, so whenever you are like calculating the index for the string, it starts with the 0, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the blank space, 6 and the 7. So the seventh is this O. So let me explain you again. So here I will write in capital. Okay, hello world. So when you are starting the indexing, right, below I will write the index for this one. The first index for the string is always starts with a 0. Then the second word is the 1. That is the index is the 1. So 2, 3, 4. For this blank space as well, there is the index, right? So this will be the fifth. When I give the char at 5, I will get a blank space. Okay, we will check that as well. And 6 and 7. So for my seventh index, what exactly the character? So s dot char 80 will return a character. So at that seventh index, the O character is a present. So it will return the O character. Okay. So let's try some more points here. So we know that for the fifth index, it is a blank space, right? So let me run it again. Now you can see we are just getting the output string length is 11 and we are not getting the second output. because for the fifth index there is a blank value, so we are getting a blank value. Now you can see my string length is 11, right? What if I want a character maybe greater than my string length? So that is not valid, right? So let's see how our program is handling that particular condition. So in that case, I will just write here the 15. So the 15th character is not present in my entire string. So it should show some exception. So let's see what kind of exception we are getting. So now you can see the index out of bound exception. So string index out of range 50, because we are giving the character more than what exactly the string length. If you are giving that, you will get the string index out of bound exception. Let's change this to the seventh only. Okay. So next is, let's convert this string to the uppercase and lowercase. This is very simple. I will again print that statement. Okay. And here you need to just write s dot to uppercase. Okay. And the same I will do for the lowercase as well. So whenever you want to modify your string and convert that into a upper or lowercase, in that case you can use this method and it will return a string only. Okay. So let's print this. Now you can see the hello world in capital and hello world in small letter, right? So this is the simple one. The next one is, suppose I'm having some preceding and at the back also I'm having some spaces in the my string. Okay. In that case, when I try to run this program, okay, let me run this again. Now you can see the string length is a 15, right? Because it is also calculating the space, this space as well. So one blank space considered as the one character, because that is the completely entire string. Okay, that's why it is showing the string length as the 15, but when you calculate the actual string length, it is 11 only. So how to deal with this? Suppose you want to remove any preceding or any leading and trailing spaces. In that case, there is a one more method available. So what I will do, I will first calculate the length without trimming this string. Okay. And then I will trim this string s dot trim. Okay. And in that case as well, I want to print the length as well. Okay, so I will write one more string here, sorry, one more print statement, length. Okay, so what I'm doing, first I'm just trimming this string, means it will remove all my leading and the trailing spaces. Okay, so I will get this hello world string only. After that, what I'm doing, I'm finding the length of the string when we trim that string. Okay. So in that case, we are expecting the output as a 11, and here we will get the output as a 15. Okay. So let's run this program. So let's see here, the first length is the 15 because it is calculating this spaces as well. Then I trim this string. So that's why it is showing trim string. Okay. And the length for this string one is the 11 that we are expecting, right? S dot char 80.7. Here for the seventh index, it is getting a blank value. So that what I will do, I will put the trim here as well. Okay. For the uppercase and lowercase also, you can see there is a space. Okay, at the starting and at the end. So because we are referring to this string, not the trim one. Okay, so that's why it is showing these spaces. Let's run this again. Now as that char you can see your O value. Now we discuss about what exactly the string, how to write the string in a different form, just writing string s is equal to what is the value of the string, and the second is creating the object of the string, right? Then the third one, we see some operations as well related to the string, which is finding out the length, how to trim the string, then how to find any particular character in the string and convert it into lower and uppercase. We also discuss about the index out of bound exception and when it occurs. So we are going to see some more operations. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's consider from the entire string, I just want to fetch this word hello. How can I do that? So I can use the substring method here. So I will write s dot substring. So now you can see there are two methods available with the name substring. So the first one is where we need to provide the starting index. So suppose I'm providing the starting index as the 2. In that case, it will start from the index 2 and from that index the entire string will get printed till the end of the string. Okay, and the second method here I'm explicitly providing the end index as well. So using this method I can fetch that hello world. So let's do that. So for this I need to provide the index from this h to the o. So index will be the 2 and the end index is the 7. Okay, and here what I will do, I will put the print statement as well so we can see this string in the console. Okay, let me put this inside the bracket and let's run this program. Now you can see the output is the hello. We are getting the substring starting from the index 2 and end at the index 7. Okay, so that is the hello. If I'm not giving the last index, suppose I'm keeping it as a blank, then I'm expecting the entire string starting from the edge. Let's run this program again. You can see I'm getting the string hello world, correct? With this trailing spaces as well. Here I'm fetching this hello from this entire string. The next thing I want to check in my complete string if there is any hello word is a present or not. In that case, what I will do, I will check if it contains, okay. So contains, you can see the character sequence we need to provide. If it contains this hello word, so I can give here a character or a character sequence. That depends on you what exactly the output you want, right? So when you click on the contents, right? So if you see, it is returning the Boolean value, okay? So it is returning true if the string contains that particular whatever the character or the string you are providing. Otherwise, it will returns the false. So I will put this in if else condition and we will check if this exists or not. So I will print the statement here. Hello is present, or in else I will just print the statement not found. Okay. So if this hello string is a present in my this string s, then it will return the true and then first print statement will get executed, that is hello is a present. If that particular string that I am providing is not containing in the string s, in that case it will shows me a not found. Okay, so let's run this program. Now you can see hello is a present, right? Let me write something, okay, and let's run this again. Now you can see not found because hello ty, that particular text is a not found in this particular string. Okay, So it will match this exact thing and compare with this string. Okay, if it present, then return a true. If not, then returns a false. Okay. So suppose the next is, suppose I want to replace any particular string, then how I can do that? So instead of the word, I will write JB Automation Hub. Okay. So how to do that? First, I will s I will write s dot replace. Okay. Here you can see the character, old character and new character you need to put, or you can put it in a string as well, or the replace all and replace first. These are all the methods available. I'm choosing the method this replace character sequence target. Okay, because I want to replace a string. Okay, in that case, what I will do, I will instruct the, this is my string. Okay, this is my string which I want to replace with JP Learning Hub. Okay, and I want to print this as well. Now you can see we are getting this string, the modified string, that is hello JB Learning Hub, right? So you can replace this given string and make your own string, like you are modifying the string, right? I'm storing this modified string in the string s1, and I want to concatenate these two strings. Okay, in that case we already see how to do concatenation, but let's see how to do this for the two string. So first thing I can do is I will create the new string, or let's create the new string name as the s2, and here dot concat and this s1. Okay, and let's print this string s2. We want to print this string. Okay, let's run this. Now you are getting this output, correct? There are two ways to concatenation. So the first one is we can use this operator that we already saw when we are printing the statement, right? In that case, to concatenate a string or maybe a integer value, any output, any variable value, we can use this operator, or otherwise you can use this method as well for the string. Okay. Now we will see the comparison. Suppose I'm having the two strings S and S1, and I want to compare those two strings if it is those two strings are same or not. Okay, so I will write one more method for that. Okay, public void string comparison. Okay, and here I will give the two strings. String S1 is equal to hello. Okay, and string s2 is in completely like uppercase hello. Okay, in that case I need to check if these two strings are same or not. For comparing two strings, we have the two methods. Okay, so there is a equal or equal ignore case, and the another method is compared to and compared to ignore case. So I will write this in if else format. So suppose if I'm giving the condition that my s1 dot equals, okay, now you can see here in the equals it is comparing the two strings. Okay, and if it is the two strings are the same, it compares the format as well. If it is in uppercase or lowercase, it will check that as well. Compare the string for to the specify object. The result is a true if and only if the argument is a not null and is a string object that represent the same sequence of character as this object. Okay, so in that case, it will return the true. See, so I will write the equals, and there is a S1 compares to S2. Okay, and I will print the value as the strings are matching. Okay, if these both are the same, then strings are the matching. Otherwise, it will print the statement like strings are not matching. I will call this method from our main method. Okay, so here I will comment down this string operation and I will call the comparison method only. Okay, and let's run this program. Now you can see the strings are not matching. Why the strings are not matching? Because the one string is in lowercase and the one string is in uppercase. Okay, I will write completely in lowercase. In that case, what I can do, maybe I can convert all the strings which are available in the uppercase and I can, or in the lowercase, and I can compare this true string using equal. In that case, it will not consider the uppercase and the lowercase of the string. Okay, but we have the another method to compare when it while ignoring whatever the case is available. In that condition, we can use this equal ignore case. So here you can see this compare this string to the another string ignoring the case consideration. And if it is the same, then it will return the true, or otherwise it will return the false. So let's use this and compare this two string. Now we are expecting the output strings are the matching because the content is the same, but the case is the different for the both the strings. Okay, let's run this program. Now you can see the strings are matching. Okay, I will write the same code using the compare to method as well. So I will remove this one. Here the compare to. Okay, now you can see the compare to operator, it is returning the int value. So it is returning the boolean value in the 0 or 1 format. Okay, so how to check this? Using the compare to. So s1 dot compare to, which string we are comparing with the s2, right? So we need to check if it equals to the 0. So we are doing the comparison. If the string, whatever the output here we are getting, if the output of this boolean value is the 0, then only the strings are the matching, otherwise strings are not matching. So here as well, we are not considering the case here. So the output we are expecting here are the strings are not matching. And when we use a compare to ignore case, in that case, we are expecting the output like a strings are matching. So let's run this program. Strings are not matching, right? So I will modify this to the compare to ignore case. In that case, I'm expecting it will return me strings are matching, correct? So that's it for the today. We saw a lot of methods which are more majorly used during the string handling. We covered in today's session. So we covered what exactly the string, how to write the string in a simple format like string s is equal to, or we can create the object as well because a string is a predefined class, right? Then we find out how to find out the length of the string, then how to trim the string, then how to find out a particular character in the string, how to convert it into lowercase and uppercase. Then we also saw one exception, index out of bound exception. Then also we cover the substring, how to find out the substring from the entire string. Then how to replace a particular substring from the entire string, how to concatenate the two strings, and we also saw some of the comparison methods as well, that is equals, equal ignore case, compared to, and compared to ignore case. Equal ignore case return a true or false value, and compared to ignore case return a boolean value in the format 0 or 1. In the next session, I'm going to cover some of the more methods related to the string, and some of the important interview question related to that particular methods. Okay, so that's it for the today, guys. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.